Have you ever stood in your kitchen holding your car keys, completely blanking on where you were headed? Or introduced yourself to an old friend, only to realize mid-handshake you've known them for 30 years? If this makes you cringe, take a deep breath. What if I told you these senior moments aren't inevitable, and that your brain is actually capable of getting sharper with age? I'm not selling magic pills or expensive brain games. Over the next few minutes, I'll show you 5 scientifically proven habits that can literally rewire your brain, based on studies of 90-year-olds with memories rivaling college students. Today, we'll dive deep into the first 2 game changers, and I'll give you exactly how to implement them starting today. But first, let's shatter a dangerous myth. Your brain is shrinking, and there's nothing you can do. Why this is dead wrong. For decades, doctors believed cognitive decline was unavoidable. Then came groundbreaking research from Harvard and the University of California. Your brain can grow new neurons at any age, called neurogenesis. The hippocampus, your memory HQ, can increase in size with simple lifestyle changes. Seniors who adopt specific habits show younger brain activity patterns on MRI scans. The key: consistency over complexity. You don't need to overhaul your life, just tweak daily routines. Let's start with the most researched brain booster. Habit number 1, move your body. But do this for maximum brain benefits, 400+ words. Yes, exercise helps. But most seniors aren't doing the right kind or enough to trigger neurogenesis. Here's what the science says. The 30-minute sweet spot, backed by 27 studies: aerobic exercise, walking, swimming, cycling for 30 minutes, 5x week increases BDNF, a protein called brain fertilizer that grows new neurons. But there's a catch. Under 20 minutes, minimal brain impact. Over 45 minutes, fatigue reduces benefits. Ideal: 30-minute sessions where you can talk but not sing, moderate intensity. Real-world tip: break it into 2 15-minute walks if needed. A 2023 Johns Hopkins study found this works just as well for memory benefits. The balance memory connection, shocking research. Tai Chi and yoga do more than prevent falls. They strengthen spatial memory by 18%, University of Illinois. Why? Balancing activates the cerebellum, which talks directly to your hippocampus. Try this today. Stand on one leg while brushing your teeth. Too easy? Close your eyes. Yes, you'll feel silly, but your brain will thank you. The morning routine that supercharges. Results: new research in Nature Aging shows exercising before breakfast boosts brain benefits by 30%. Here's why. Overnight fasting depletes glycogen, forcing your body to burn fat, which produces ketones that fuel brain cells. Morning light. Exposure regulates circadian rhythms tied to memory consolidation. Sample routine. Wake up, drink water, no food yet. 10-minute walk outside, sunlight plus movement. Then eat breakfast high in protein and healthy fats. Habit number 2, eat like a memory centenarian, 500+ words. The longest living, sharpest-brained populations, Okinawans, Sardinians, share 5 food habits. None involve expensive supplements. The 90% rule for brain protection: centenarians eat 90% whole foods, meaning if it comes in a box with ingredients you can't pronounce, skip it. Processed foods cause inflammation that literally shrinks the hippocampus. Simple swap. Instead of cereal, try oatmeal with walnuts and blueberries, a combo shown to improve recall in 8 weeks, Tufts University. The rainbow plate strategy: different colored plants contain unique memory-protecting compounds. Purple, eggplant, berries. Anthocyanins that reduce amyloid plaques linked to Alzheimer's. Green, spinach, kale. Lutein that preserves processing speed. Red, tomatoes, bell peppers, lycopene that protects neuron membranes. Pro tip, aim for 3 colors per meal. Frozen counts and is often more nutrient-dense. The omega-3 secret most people miss while salmon gets all the attention. Smaller fish like sardines and anchovies have higher omega-3 concentrations, gram for gram. Less mercury risk, they're low on the food chain. Cheaper and longer shelf life, canned works. Recipe idea, mash sardines with avocado on whole grain toast. The healthy fats help absorb fat-soluble brain nutrients. When to eat, just as important as what. Intermittent fasting isn't just for weight loss. A 14-hour overnight fast, e.g. 7 p.m. to 9 a.m., triggers autophagy, cellular cleanup of damaged brain cells, increases BDNF production by 50%, UCLA research. Easy start, finish dinner by 7 p.m., skip late snacks, and delay breakfast until 9 a.m. The spice that outperforms drugs. In some studies, turmeric, especially with black pepper, contains curcumin, shown to cross the blood-brain barrier to reduce inflammation. Break up amyloid plaques in Alzheimer's research. How to use 1,4-TSP in soups, scrambled eggs, or golden milk before bed. Now you've got 2 powerful tools, but the next habit might surprise you. It's not about what you do, but who you connect with. Because as we'll see next, loneliness damages your brain worse than smoking, and the fix is simpler than you think. Let me ask you something uncomfortable. When was the last time you went a full day without speaking to another person? For many seniors, isolation creeps in slowly. A cancelled lunch here, a missed family visit there. But here's what doctors aren't telling you. Loneliness shrinks your brain faster than Alzheimer's. A 2023 study in JAMA Psychiatry found socially isolated seniors had 26% faster memory decline than their connected peers. The good news, fixing this doesn't require becoming a social butterfly. Let's dive into habit number 3, the social prescription. How weak ties save brains, 500+ words. Your closest relationships matter, but surprising research shows casual interactions with your mail carrier, barista, or grocery clerk are equally vital for cognitive health. Here's why. The coffee shop effect, neuroscience breakdown, brief, low-stakes conversations. Activate your dorsal attention network, practice for focus, force quick recall of names, contexts, like a brain squat. Release. Oxytocin counteracts stress hormones that damage neurons. Study. Seniors who had 3+ daily micro-interactions scored higher on memory tests than those with only deep relationships, University of Chicago. Action plan. 10-second rule. Make eye contact. Plus, say anything to one stranger daily, e.g., those tomatoes look perfect. How do you pick them? Upgrade errands. Choose checkout lanes with cashiers over self-checkout. Ask one personal question. How long have you worked here? 2. The dangerous myth about quality over quantity. While deep bonds are crucial, limiting socializing to occasional family visits is like only exercising once a month. Your brain needs frequent engagement. Solution: schedule 3 types of contact. Weekly virtual video call with a grandchild. Even 5 minutes counts. Group, book club, walking group, or volunteer shift. One-on-one, coffee with a friend who challenges you intellectually. The bridge activity for isolated seniors. If social anxiety holds you back, try parallel activities first. Join a community garden. Talk when ready. Attend lectures, socializing optional. Volunteer to sort donations, structured interaction. Pro tip: libraries and senior centers offer low-pressure group activities like puzzle tables or knitting circles, where conversation happens naturally. Habit number 4, sleep. The overlooked memory. Cement. 600+ words. You've heard get 7 to 8 hours, but for seniors, it's not just duration, it's about sleep architecture. After 60, you lose deep, stage 3 sleep, the kind that clears brain toxins like beta amyloid linked to Alzheimer's. Here's how to reclaim it. 1. The 90-minute secret before you go to bed. Your brain cycles through sleep stages every 90 minutes. Waking mid-cycle causes grogginess and cuts memory consolidation. Fix, calculate bedtime based on 90-minute multiples, e.g. 6 or 7.5 hours. Example, if you wake at 7 a.m., aim to sleep at 11:30 p.m., 7.5 hours, or 1 a.m., 6 hours. The brain shower. Why nighttime hydration matters. During deep sleep, your glymphatic system flushes toxins. But dehydration reduces this by 40%. University of Pennsylvania. Hydration plan. PM, last big water glass, 12 Oz. 10 p.m., sip 4 Oz. Prevents dry mouth without nighttime bathroom trips. Avoid alcohol within 3 hours of bed. It fragments sleep. Stages through. Temperature tricks for deeper. Sleep. Your core temp needs to drop 2 to 3 degrees for deep sleep. Seniors often struggle with this. Cooling strategies. Bedtime socks. Warm feet dilate blood vessels, releasing heat. 68-degree down bedroom. Use a fan if needed. Hot bath 90 mins before bed. Raises core temp, causing compensatory cooling. The memory. When and how daytime naps can help. If done right, 10-20 minutes only prevents sleep inertia. Before 3 p.m. won't disrupt nighttime sleep. Caffeine nap. Drink coffee right before napping. It kicks in as you wake. Study. NASA found pilots who took 26-minute naps improved memory recall by 34%. Twos. When all else fails, the backup plan. If you've tried everything and still wake constantly, get up after 20 minutes. Do a boring activity. Fold laundry until sleepy. Try NSDR. Non-sleep deep rest. YouTube guided videos provide similar brain benefits. Now you've got 4 powerhouse habits. But the 5th one is what ties them all together. It's not about adding something new, but removing a single toxic habit that undoes all your progress. Hint, it's not what you'd guess. You've mastered movement, nutrition, social connection, and sleep, but there's an invisible memory thief lurking in your daily life that could be undermining all your progress. It's not your diet, not lack of exercise. It's something far more insidious: chronic low-grade stress. And here's what makes it so dangerous. You might not even realize it's happening. Let me share a story about Ruth, a 72-year-old former teacher who came to our memory clinic. She swore she wasn't stressed, just normal life stuff. Yet her cortisol levels were higher than a Wall Street trader's. The kicker? Her hippocampus had shrunk 8% more than expected for her age. This isn't rare, it's the norm. A groundbreaking 2024 Mayo Clinic study revealed 78% of seniors with elevated cortisol believed they had manageable stress. Chronic low-grade stress accelerates brain aging by up to 17 years. Just 3 months of proper stress management can regenerate hippocampal volume while your brain pays the price. First, when stress becomes chronic, your body enters what neuroscientists call cortisol creep. Unlike acute stress, a car accident, for example, that spikes and fades, this is the slow drip of financial worries that keep half-sleeping family tensions, that replay in your mind health anxieties, that whisper, what if? Here's what's happening. Inside your brain, when cortisol remains elevated, neuronal shrinkage, dendrites, the branches that connect brain cells, literally retract, reducing communication pathways by up to 40%. University of California, 2023. Memory center. Damage the hippocampus. Loses volume 2-3 times faster than normal aging. Journal of Neuroscience. In 2024, neurogenesis shut down. Production of new brain cells slows by 60%. Nature Aging Study. The cruel irony? The very organ you need to manage stress, your prefrontal cortex, is what gets impaired first. It's like trying to fix a leaky pipe while someone keeps removing your tools. The stress memory paradox. What baffles most people is this: I don't feel stressed. That's because chronic stress operates differently than acute stress. You won't necessarily feel panicked. Instead, you might experience mental fatigue by mid-afternoon, waking at 3 a.m. for no reason, small frustrations feeling overwhelming, a vague sense of being on edge. These are all signs your nervous system is stuck in low-grade fight or flight mode. The good news? You don't need to eliminate stress completely, an impossible goal. You just need to reset your system regularly. Neuroscience-backed resets that actually work. Most stress advice fails seniors because it's either too complicated or doesn't account for age-related physiological changes. These techniques were specifically studied in adults 60 plus as one. The 5-3-1 grounding technique, emergency reset. When you notice stress building, name 5 things you can see, e.g., blue coffee mug. Identify 3 sounds, e.g., air conditioner. Move one body part intentionally, e.g., roll shoulders. Why it works? This engages multiple sensory pathways to interrupt the stress feedback loop. A 2023 VA study found it reduced cortisol 27% in under 90 seconds. Humming breaks, the vagus nerve hack. Try this while cooking or waiting in line. Inhale deeply through nose, exhale while humming, like tasting something delicious. Feel the vibration in your chest. Repeat 3 to 5 times. The science: humming stimulates the vagus nerve 15% more than deep breathing alone. Stanford research. This triggers immediate relaxation responses. The worry window, containment strategy: set a daily 15-minute appointment with yourself, same time each day. During this time, write down or think about stressors when worries arise outside this window. I'll address this during my worry window. Clinical results. Participants using this method reported 42% fewer nighttime wake-ups. Sleep Medicine Journal, 2024. The cortisol coffee connection. Here's something your doctor might not know. Your morning coffee ritual could be extending your stress response. Caffeine prolongs cortisol elevation by up to 6 hours. Try this instead. Delay first coffee by 90 minutes after waking, when cortisol naturally dips. Switch to green tea after 2 p.m. Contains L-theanine that counters stress. Use a cinnamon stick to stir. It helps regulate blood sugar spikes that amplify stress, the hidden stressor in your medicine. Cabinet common medications can secretly elevate cortisol. Proton pump inhibitors, like omeprazole. Certain blood pressure medications. Some allergy medicines. Action step. Next doctor's visit, ask, could any of my medications be affecting my stress response? Bring a complete list, including supplements. When to seek help. While these techniques help manage daily stress, consult your doctor if you experience morning cortisol levels consistently above 14 UGDL. Unexplained weight changes with stress. Thoughts that interfere with daily life. Now that you've identified hidden stress sources and learned quick reset tools, let's combine all 5 habits into a sustainable system. The magic happens in how these practices interact, and I'll show you exactly how to create your personalized brain protection routine.